everyone. My name is Ali Gaspar, and I'm with the San Gabriel Valley Mosquito and Vector Control District. I'm here to welcome you to the Controlling Mosquitoes with Smart Irrigation episode of our Be Water Wise and Bite Free webinar series. This is in partnership with the Walnut Valley Water District. And we will begin by having our other presenters introduce themselves.
Hi everyone, my name is Levi Sun, Public Information Officer at the San Gabriel Valley Mosquito and Vector Control District.
Hi, my name is Pablo Cabrera, and I'm the Communication Specialist at the San Gabriel Valley Mosquito and Vector Control District.
Hi, my name is Jillian Keller, and I'm the Management Analyst for Walnut Valley Water District.
Hi, my name is Donna Delora, and I am the Conservation and Special Programs Manager at Walnut Valley Water District.
Hi, my name is Lily Lopez, and I serve as Director of External Affairs at Walnut Valley Water District.
Great. By the end of this webinar, you will learn how mosquitoes are a threat to our health and community, 3 year-round actions, tip, toss, protect, and steps that you can take around the home to control mosquitoes, which include smart irrigation practices and proper maintenance of rain barrels. Let's let Levi take over and explain why mosquitoes are a threat to public health.
Thank you, Ali. Let's reframe how we think about water use around our homes and in our neighborhoods. While this webinar is about controlling mosquitoes using smart irrigation, you're also here to become mosquito experts yourselves. So let's start at the very beginning, the mosquito life cycle. Now you all know that mosquitoes require very little stagnant water to grow in and around our homes. But wait, they require blood first. Now, only the female mosquitoes bite because they use the protein in your blood to create the eggs. Then the female mosquito will then lay the eggs in any container holding stagnant water. Mosquito eggs then hatch into larvae, then they turn into pupae, and finally, they emerge as flying adults. This life cycle is so fast. Mosquitoes grow from eggs to adults in just 7 days. That's right, only 1 week to go from egg to adult. That is why we encourage everyone to tip out any stagnant water around the home once a week, because that way it will interrupt their life cycle. Now that you know about the mosquito life cycle, let's take it one step further. Let's talk about the 2 different groups or genera of mosquitoes that really affect us here in the city. If you live or grew up in Southern California, you've probably been exposed to bites from the Culex mosquito, which is a native mosquito to California. Culex mosquitoes primarily bite birds, and they transmit West Nile virus from the birds to people. Yes, you heard that right. West Nile virus, to simplify it, is a bird virus. It's a virus that's meant to be transmitted between birds and mosquitoes only. However, because of the way we've developed our cities and our neighborhoods, there are not as many birds as there used to be, which means sometimes when there are no birds around, these Culex mosquitoes will bite, that's right, you and I, people. Now, July is when we began to see more West Nile virus activity in Los Angeles County. Culex mosquitoes are not very aggressive biters, which means they usually take 1 bite and they're pretty much done with you. They're generally active during dusk and dawn hours and are identifiable by their brown color. Now, in contrast to Culex mosquitoes' non-aggressive nature, Aedes mosquitoes are very aggressive biters. It is very common to assume that multiple bites up and down your legs or ankles can come from a single Aedes mosquito. Aedes mosquitoes are not native to where we live and where we work here in California and Southern California. They are considered invasive insects. Their origin, tropical climates. They prefer to be in lush green environments that are humid and provide them plenty of shade from the hot summer sun. And they actually, compared to their Culex cousins, prefer to bite people. So if you remember, Culex mosquitoes prefer to bite birds, but these Aedes mosquitoes, they love biting people. In fact, they lay their eggs in stagnant water around people, and they tend to bite people indoors and outdoors. What does this mean for you? Increased risk of mosquito-borne diseases from these Aedes mosquitoes such as Zika, dengue fever, yellow fever, and chikungunya, which are all very deadly and life-threatening diseases. Unfortunately, the presence of Aedes mosquitoes means there's a possibility of a disease outbreak here in your community. Now, there is something else that makes Aedes mosquitoes extremely different from their Culex mosquito counterparts, and it's the way they lay their eggs. Now, Culex mosquitoes lay their eggs as egg grafts. These are a bunch of 150 plus eggs together that float on top of the surface of stagnant water. So if you dump out that water, goodbye mosquitoes. But Aedes mosquitoes, they lay their eggs individually, stuck to the sides of containers right above the stagnant water line. So if you dump out that water, those eggs are still there. In fact, those eggs out of the water can actually stay viable for at least a year. It is this strategy of laying their eggs individually and the eggs being able to persist like little time capsules that have allowed them to spread almost like wildfire throughout California. Okay, at this point, you're probably a little scared, maybe just more annoyed at the fact that these mosquitoes are just so persistent, and all you want to do is just enjoy your outdoor space without getting bit. Same here. There are many ways we can combat these mosquitoes. For vector control, we do a variety of activities to keep you healthy and more bite-free. You may see us tip and tossing a lot of stagnant water from different sources in your community. You may also see us monitor and inspect for any mosquito larvae and treat the water sources if necessary. You may also see us setting up traps to monitor the presence of any diseases that may be transmitting in your own backyard. We also do a lot of education in our community events and schools. But there are other things that we can do too, and that requires your help. Pablo now is going to teach you how to oust these mosquitoes and prevent them from taking a hold and ruining your outdoor fun around your home.
Thank you, Levy. So basically, we need your help. While we cover the public sources, we need residents just like you to take control of their properties and maintain a bite-free home. Not only is access to private properties difficult, but there's a lot of residents in the San Gabriel Valley. Altogether, we cover 26 cities. So take 10 minutes out of your week to check your property for any stagnant water. Here's a tip. Do it on trash day. You're already outside. So some common sources to look for are potted plants, saucers, buckets, tires, and unmaintained rain barrels. But don't forget the obvious sources too. Pools. Pools can easily breed millions of mosquitoes each month. So be sure to clean and maintain the pool pumps and its filter system. This is crucial in a bite-free home and community. Even the smallest containers can produce about 100 baby mosquito larvae, like a bottle cap. So cover all containers that can collect water and store them in a dry place. Remember, no water means no mosquitoes.
Thank you, Pablo and Levy, for educating our residents on the threats of mosquitoes and how we can control mosquitoes with smart irrigation. But wait, there are more actions that you can take. Let's loop in the Walnut Valley Water District. Take it away, guys.
Hi, my name is Lily Lopez, and I serve as Director of External Affairs at Walnut Valley Water District. At the district, we're here to help customers use water wisely, especially during these long, hot summer months. On today's episode of Be Water Wise and Bite Free, we're going to talk about smart irrigation practices, water-efficient landscape design, and programs that help you save water and money, like our virtual indoor and outdoor survey program, our pool cover rebate program, and a landscape survey irrigation program for properties of 1 acre or more. We encourage you to take advantage of the resources and tools offered in this webinar. Any effort to help save water is directly related to conservation and protecting the environment. Your efforts in using water wisely protect our most valuable resource, which is water. Together, we can help protect the environment, preserve water for future generations, and save money on your monthly water bill. Smart Irrigation Month is an irrigation association initiative to promote the social, economic, and environmental benefits of smart irrigation practices. This includes technologies, products, and services in landscape, turf, and agricultural irrigation. When we're talking about smart irrigation practices, we're talking directly about watering your yard. Most California homeowners actually overwater their yard, and this is an unintentional waste of water, and it happens every time you turn on the sprinklers or the hose. Using an automated irrigation system is one of the best ways that you can save money and use your water wisely while maintaining a beautiful and healthy landscape. In California, we have a Mediterranean climate, which means that we don't need a lot of water to have a beautiful and healthy yard. Taking advantage of California natives is one of the best ways to amplify a beautiful and livable yard. Make time this summer to get the most out of your irrigation system. Using an automated irrigation system will help keep your yard beautiful and healthy while keeping utility bills low. To avoid wasting water, start smart. Creating an efficient irrigation system requires specialized knowledge and understanding of design principles and local environmental conditions, something that most weekend gardeners won't have. Complying with local installation codes is another consideration. Even the best irrigation design system won't perform correctly if improperly installed. Something as simple as selecting the right type of pipe can make the difference between an irrigation system that is reliable and one that will consistently need more repairs. Hiring a certified or licensed irrigation professional and insisting on high quality components is a smart way to ensure that your irrigation system operates at peak efficiency for years to come. It's a great idea to always get multiple bids, check references, and confirm that your vendor is properly insured. To find a qualified water-efficient landscaper, visit our website at www.wvwd.com. Here are some tips to guarantee long-term satisfaction with your irrigation system. Work with a certified or licensed designer or contractor who has experience in your local area. Consider local climate conditions and your lot's features. Choose appropriate turf and plant species that are low water maintenance and will thrive in your area. Group plants with similar watering needs in the same area and separate lawn spaces from planting areas. Plan your irrigation zones carefully. Be sure that your system will have enough capacity now and in the future. The more irrigation zones you plan, the more you can tailor your watering needs, even if you modify your landscaping. Rebates are available for high water efficiency devices and to help transform your yard. Visit wvwd.com or SoCalWaterSmart.com for more information. Check your water pressure and select appropriate sprinklers. Low or high pressure can seriously impact the performance of the sprinklers that you select. Include smart controllers that automatically adjust based on rain, soil, moisture, evaporation, and plant water needs. Use quality components to minimize maintenance needs and total lifetime cost of your system. Let's talk about smart irrigation installation. Let's focus on components, sprinklers, nozzles, and such that provide flexibility. Different plants have different watering needs that may change over time. A smart irrigation system will allow the flexibility for the appropriate amount of water for each plant. Here are some tips. Install excess irrigation zones with capacity. Irrigation zones are areas with the same irrigation valve and plumbing in your yard. Extra connections make it easier and less expensive to expand later. Include a properly installed backflow prevention device as required by plumbing codes for all irrigation systems. Backflow prevention devices prevent water contamination. Install lines deep enough to protect from damage by aeration and other lawn maintenance. Smart irrigation includes scheduled water times. Smart irrigation controllers allow you to adjust your watering schedule to fit different needs. Here are some tips. Schedule each zone to account for sun, shade, and wind exposure. Consider soil type, which may impact how much water is actually absorbed. Set your sprinklers to water plants, not your driveway, your sidewalk, patio, or any other buildings. Water when the sun is low and during cooler temperatures to minimize any evaporation. The best time to water is during early morning hours. Thoroughly soak the root zone, which is the top 6 inches of soil. Allow the soil to dry to prevent shallow roots, weed growth, disease, and fungus. Water zones for short periods of time. 3 5-minute intervals infiltrate soil better than 15 minutes at a time. Adjust your water schedule per season and plant size. Monthly adjustments help keep plants from being overwatered. Keep in mind, regular update to your system will allow you to check for any damage from lawn equipment that can cause serious problems and reduce maintenance costs. Inspect for leaks, broken or clogged sprinkler heads, and other damages. Check that your sprinkler heads are high enough to clear the plants that may have grown over time. Adjust spray patterns and position all your sprinklers away from sidewalks and buildings. Evaluate your pressure and adjust as needed. Water pressure is also extremely important in smart irrigation. Retrofit your system with a soil moisture sensor to prevent overwatering. These sensors use metal probes to measure moisture at the root zone and turn off the system when no additional water is needed. There are also rain sensors that, according to your climate, will turn off your irrigation system when it's raining and let nature do the work. Weather-based controllers automatically adjust according to the weather. Check out our last video, which discusses more about weather-based irrigation controllers. And most of all, regularly check our website at wvwd.com and socalwatersmart.com to keep up to date with new rebates and any product information to help assist you in smart irrigation.
Now let's talk about some programs available to you that will help you be water wise this summer. The first program we would like to share with you is the Landscape Irrigation Survey Program. In partnership with the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California, Walnut Valley Water District is offering free landscape irrigation survey to customers with properties with irrigated landscapes larger than 1 acre. Surveys are personalized and custom made for your home and include specific recommendations for your property. Here's how it works. A certified landscape irrigation auditor will survey and provide written recommendations for qualifying residential and commercial properties within the district service area at no cost. To participate, properties must have a minimum of 1 acre of irrigated area. Eligible landscapes include residential and commercial properties, homeowner association, common areas, and institutional sites like schools, parks, and government facilities. Surveys are scheduled on a first-come, first-served basis. To request a survey, please complete the online application available at www.wvwd.com/survey. Funding is limited and submitting an application does not guarantee a survey will be provided. Here's what you can expect after you've scheduled your survey. The property owner, manager, or authorized representative with access to the irrigation controllers must be present during the survey. The certified landscape auditor will conduct a comprehensive review of the irrigation system, including system pressure, controllers, site conditions, and irrigation scheduling. Issues that cause higher water use, such as valve malfunctions, higher or low pressure, sprinkler misalignment, poor drainage, breaks and leaks, and runoff. Participants will receive a written report that includes data collected during the survey, recommendations for improving the site's irrigation efficiency, including system repairs, equipment updates, and irrigation scheduling, and information about available financial incentives to help with the cost of recommended improvements. For questions or more information, contact Donna at the information listed on your screen.
Another great program you could take advantage of is our virtual indoor and outdoor survey campaign. This program is free and available to all Walnut Valley Water District customers. This free virtual indoor and outdoor water survey includes a water meter check, an indoor survey, which includes a leak detection survey of toilets, showers, sinks, washing machines, reverse osmosis, water softeners, water heaters, and dishwashers. An outdoor survey, which is a review of your active irrigation programs and recommendations to enhance efficiency, such as start times, station run times, and days per week. And a personalized report. A personalized report will identify areas of concern and provide recommendations to increase water savings, which may result in lower water bills. Save water, lower your monthly bill, and use water efficiently in and around your home. To schedule your survey today, call 1-888-987-9473 or by emailing info@waterwiseconsulting.com. From all of us at Walnut Valley Water District, thank you for your water saving efforts. We'll see you in the fall.
Thank you for tuning into our webinar. By now you have learned about how mosquitoes are ruining our outdoor fun, how watering practices can produce more mosquitoes, about smart irrigation practices that can keep you more bite-free, and learned how to sign up for water conservation programs.
Thanks for joining us on this Be Water Wise and Bite Free episode. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time.